So I'm about to do a service of the Kodiak 450 2021. You can see I've already taken the plastics off and the seat off. So first up, what you've got to do is pull the back of the seat and then slide it back, and that comes off. It's quite easy to do. As for the plastics, it's a little bit fiddly because these little tabs here pop out. But to do that, there are 2 bolts with Allen key heads on them, one here, one on the other side. You simply remove them 2, take the fuel cap off, put it in neutral, and then you simply pop the plastics up, slide it back, and then just pull them off. It's a little bit fiddly. It's a little bit fiddly putting it back on as well, but it's not too hard to do. The other thing I've already done is the spark plug. I took that out just to have a look at it. Just pull this plug off. I found that it was hard to actually get to, so I used a tube socket. It was a 18mm tube socket. I slid that over there and then put a screwdriver in there to help turn it, and then once I took it out, I gave it a good clean and put it back in. The other thing I've already done as well is I've cleaned the air filter, which was pretty simple. You just lift it up, pull it out. I cleaned it with some K&N air filter cleaner, let it sit for about 20 minutes, and then rinsed it out with some fresh water. Then obviously let it dry and put it back in. But now I've got to get undo the sump plug, which is just in here. So it is a 19mm. So first up, we'll take this out to let it drain a bit freer, and then we'll take the sump plug down out of the bottom. So this is the sump plug, that's the bottom of it, sits like that, and in there is this little spring mesh filter, sits in like that, and then when you put it in it compresses like that. Just gave it a bit of a clean, gave this a bit of a clean, and a socket of course. So it's still draining away ever so slightly, so I'll give that a bit of a clean up when it's finished. And now I've got to remove the oil filter, so I'll do that in a minute. So I found that a lot easier to get to the air filter if you take this plastic off. It gives you a direct line of sight straight to the oil filter. Jeez, that's tight. It's coming out quite a fair bit. Alright, I'll finish cleaning that up and then we'll get all the stuff ready. Okay, so I'll tighten that up to 27 Newton meters as per the specifications. Now I'm going to put the oil filter on and tighten it up to 17 Newton meters. Okay, so I've put a thin layer of oil on the gasket and a little bit on the thread as well, just to help it go in a little bit easier. Alright, so that's about hand tight. I'm just going to set up the ratchet and I'll be back. Alright, set it for 17 Newton meters. There she goes. Beauty. Okay, so it takes 2.4 litres. So I've marked off 1, 2.4. So I'm going to give it a shot, see how we go. Alright, so that was 2.4 litres. I'm just going to check it. Yep, that looks pretty good. I'll check it again before I start it. But I just noticed there's a heap of oil down there on the bash plate, so I'm going to give that a clean. Now this bit, this bit slides on into here, and these two lugs just push in to either end. So you put this bit in first, slide it back, push that in, push that in. Okay. Now you get your two Allen key screws, bolts, and they go in the front here. That one there, and that one there. Gotta make sure all these clips go back in. This goes over that. These plug back into there. And there's, I think, two that go into there. So just make sure it's all in proper. And then we'll put the seat in. So you slide the seat forward, and then put that clip in there, and that white clip in there. Just push it down, and that is it. Got a little drink holder here. Fishing rod holders, GoPro mount, another little GoPro mount. I put a Anderson plug here to charge it. That's pretty much all the mods I've done to it so far. It's pretty late, so I'm not going to start it tonight. I'll piss the neighbours off, so I'll give it a start up tomorrow.